Chris, and I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Not Quite Right Guitars. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Bugera V22, the old version. This one's from 2001. Is it vintage 22? So it's a 22 watt all tube amp. It's got a single 12-inch speaker in it, two EL84 power tubes, three 12AX7 preamp tubes. Real quick, I did swap out the knobs already. I'm an aesthetics guy, so it had these not bad looking white chicken head knobs, but two of the knobs were missing and someone had put Marshall styles on it, and I liked the way it looked, so I went ahead and swapped out the rest of them. And I think it looks good. Real quick, we'll run through the front. You've got a normal and bright input. The bright is obviously a little bit brighter, but not terribly different. It's not a huge difference. I do generally just run on the bright channel though, I like it. Then you have your clean knob, your clean volume, and then your channel selector. Then we have your gain volume and gain knob. Then we have bass, middle, and treble. The boost switch, which is like a mid-range boost. The master volume, which is awesome because then you can dime out these and get that real power tube breakup and not be blowing out the neighbors. Then a presence knob, another cool feature, and the reverb, built-in reverb. It's pretty nice. It's not, you know, old school spring reverb, but it's pretty decent. I actually like it. I'll just real quick spin this around and let you see what the back looks like. This is the Bugera design speaker. I'm not sure who makes it. It's pretty decent though, actually. I like the way it sounds. I might swap in the future, but as for now, I like it. I did get this amp used from Musician's Friend, and it was $204, $256 with shipping and everything. And it's mainly because like some of this Tolex is peeling up. There's some on the front. There's a couple, you know, it's got some road rash and dings and dents. But other than that, I've been playing with this thing for a few days, and it works awesome. But it does have a triode and pentode switch, so you can basically cut the power in roughly half. I'll be honest, I haven't done that. I've left it in the 22. I don't know, I haven't even tried it. You got two outputs with a ohm selector, 4, 8, and 16. A foot switch, which it did not come with. That's one reason it was so cheap, because I noticed most of the other ones are $350, and I think they came with the foot switch, which the foot switch is about $150 to get a replacement. But I use pedals, so I'm not really worried about it. And then you got your effects loop. So that's pretty much it for the controls. I do have it sitting on top of a 2x12 cabinet, but as you saw, I'm just running through the internal speaker for right now. So give me a second, I'm gonna grab a guitar, plug her in, and then we'll get some sounds. Okay, so for this I'm using my Firefly 335 copy. Other than swapping the knobs and pulling the pick guard, it's all stock, so just some aesthetic changes. But other than that, it's as it came. It's like a 2020, so 4 or 5 years old. Anyway, I'm in the middle position. It's just kind of a good all-around test position, and I am in the normal input. Just to I'll give you a quick demo of that. Then I'm going to swap to the bright for the rest of the demo. Oh, and I got all the knobs set at noon right now. Y'all hear that? That's a new noise. I do suspect that the power tubes may be on their way out. They do say Bugera on them, so they are the original ones. And as I said, this is a 2001, so they're almost 25 years old. I've already priced out. It's about $100 to swap them out for like JJs or Electro Harmonics. So I'm probably going to be doing that in the future. Not exactly sure what that last little noise was. That's new. It just happened. So we're going to play through it though. I am going to go ahead and swap to the bright input though. Might have been doing something with that input because I haven't really been using the normal input, so I'm not sure. Like I said, I've had this amp a few days and just been playing with it, so any sort of things like that happen, you guys are going to see them right along with me. And I'm not exactly sure what that little noise was, but it seems to have stopped now that I swapped input. So anyway, here's bright input. I think it sounds fantastic. It's really nice and warm and full, clean sounds. I'm going to dial the reverb back just a little bit and move the presence up to about 7.5. Turn our treble up to about 7. Mid down to around 3. Bass right around 8. And then turn this volume on the clean channel up to around 3 o'clock, aka 8. That sounds pretty darn good if you ask me. Just a little bit of breakup. Matter of fact, let's just go ahead and we'll roll the clean volume all the way up to 10. Leave the master in the middle. It's honestly still not too terribly loud, and it's not too terribly late. So. I think that sounds really, really good. It's some really, really nice, thick, rich, clean sounds. Let me just pop the boost in. I've never tried it on the clean channel, so. That's not bad. Kind of wish I had tried that out before now. Actually, I like this boost. You see, I don't care much for it on the gain channel, but I also tend to run some pedals through it. I guess it just depends. So, that being said, we're going to go ahead and switch on over to the gain channel and turn the boost back off. And right now, I've got you're going to notice a significant drop in volume with because the volume's at noon on this and the gain's at noon. But I'm going to leave all the others, the EQ and whatnot, where it was. Turn down the master for a sec, and we'll roll up this gain to about 7, so 2 o'clock, but we'll turn the volume up to around 8, 8.5. And master is about 3.5, 4. I think it sounds really, really good, and I can't believe I got this amp delivered to my house for $250, and it's almost 25 years old, and everything seems to be working. You know, and made a little squelch on us a minute ago, but so far everything seems to be going good. Real quick, I'm gonna give this boost a punch here on the gain channel. Definitely a mid-range punch in there. I like it, man. I've tried it with a bunch of different guitars, and you can get some really nice sounds out of it. It takes really well to pedals. But that's pretty much a basic rundown of it, and you get the idea. It definitely, I like to run it through other cabinets too. I've tried it through a 2x12 and through a 4x12, and you know, running it with its speaker and without it. It's really cool as you got a bunch of options with it. So if you look around, you can pick these things up. Musician's Friend had several of them for around $300 a piece. So this one said it was in the worst condition. That's why it was only $200. But functionality, I'm having no issues with it whatsoever. So I may have to replace these tubes soon, but that's no big deal. Like I said, they're almost 25 years old. I'd do that anyhow. Maybe we'll do a video on that if anybody be interested on seeing how we swap out the tubes and rebias them and all that. So. But that's my review here of this Bugera Vintage 22 blue light version, the old one. I love it. I highly recommend it. So thank you for joining me again. Please like and subscribe to this here video. Give me one of them bell ringers, you know. Come around, hang out. Let's play guitar together, all right?